there was a bit of a shortage going on one weekend, and there was a crowd of people. It was a crowd of about half a dozen of us that were going in the pub, regularly meeting up, drinking in the pub, and taking, you know, sort of gram of cocaine or so each.
And you were all working people?
Oh yeah, you know, from all various different sort of like, you know, walks of life, but we kind of like, we all drank in the same pub. It was a local, we all knew each other quite well. So there was a shortage, and nobody could get hold of any, what we called Charlie at the time. And I knew somebody that was buying in kilos and selling in ounces. We had a bit of a whip round with me and my mates in the pub, and I approached this person. I bought half an ounce, and I went back to the pub, and I can remember like putting this like half-ounce lump down on the pub table, and trying to split it up between about, I can't remember exactly. It was 4 or 5 of us, and I remember getting a 50p coin and like trying to break up this lump. It was rather than coming as powder, it had come in a solid lump. And I can remember getting a 50p coin and trying to break it up on the table, and bits of it were pinging off all over the show, and we were getting the giggles. And I can remember that night being a really good night, because for me what it meant was I'd got my stuff a lot cheaper than I was used to buying it, and it was a lot stronger than I was used to taking it. And it kind of planted a seed. I thought, well, why don't I buy it more regularly and sell it myself? You know, just sort of like amongst the people that I knew in the pub. I remember going off buying some scales. I bought like an ounce of cocaine, and I got some little plastic baggies that sealed at the top, and I got some white paper squared off. Like, it was actually magazine paper, which we thought was like the best sort of paper to be wrapping your cocaine in. And I can remember, like, you know, my idea of marketing was actually to put my white wraps inside the plastic bag, which like, I thought that was like a novelty, and like, you know, like people would like that. And I started selling it. I sold like 0.4 of a gram and 0.9 of a gram. So I'd sell it, the 0.4s as a half and the 0.9 as a gram. And off I went. After I built up a customer base, I started like mixing it up with like with various things, sometimes crushed aspirin and things like that. But I wasn't aware that I might have been hurting anybody. I was just looking for something harmless to bulk it out with to make more profit.